Hello, how are you doing today? Hope you are fine wherever you are. Welcome to Comp-XM for Global DNA, and this time we are going to handle this case. For Comp-XM Global DNA, we start with two products, and one product is in the budget market segment, and the other one is in the performance market segment. So the characteristic of the budget market segment, you can see is down there. You do not need to go to the report. You can see the most important thing is the local price, and followed by service life, and also then positioning, and then finally we have the age of 3 years. These features varies from different market segment to the other. For example, we'll see for European market, age is not the last important item, but actually that important item. And then for service life is the least important. But when you go to when you go to Asia Pacific, you'll see positioning is very important compared to age. So depending on the market, we find different buyer will need different items. Therefore, what you need to do is to balance to make sure that at least you get it right in terms of positioning, service life, and also the age, so that you'll meet the need of different market segment using the same product. So based on those different items when it comes to budget market segment, that's why you can see that we change the speed for this sensor. Actually, I believe is a phone. We change the speed for able product from 7.0 to 7.8, and also we change the accuracy from 7.0 again to 7.8. At the same time, the age, you can see when we make these changes, the age reduced to 2.5, which is closer to 3 years, which is required. And then service life, we change from 17,000 to 19,500. And this is attributed by the fact that customers are looking for a product with a service life of between 14,000 to 20,000. Therefore, the fact that we want to target the top notch of the customer in different market segment, that's why we are making sure that we offer nearly the maximum required when it comes to service life. Okay, so when we go to our second product, which is performance, similar to what we had when it comes to customer expectations. Also, different customers in different market segment will need different features for their product. But again, this is still the game of balancing, just to make sure you meet different needs of different customer in different regions, because you'll see when you go to Asia, people will need different items or combination of items with different importance, just as we have seen when it comes to budget market segment. Therefore, for this product, we are increasing the speed to 10.4 and also increasing accuracy to 10.4. Service life, we are maintaining at 22,000, and this is because that is closer to what the top-notch customer or the best paying customer will be looking for when it comes to performance market segment product. And again, you can see the age at revision at that time is going to be close to 0.0 years, which will be among the best, because you see in the performance segment, customers are looking for product with an age closer to 0 years. For regional kits, we are offering regional kits in America and Europe, Africa, Europe region, and the reason for this is because it is very expensive to offer the regional kits. Therefore, that's why we cannot offer also in Asia Pacific. But because when we do that, we'll make a very huge loss in Asia Pacific. So that's all we need to do when it comes to research and development. And in case you have any question or you might need help completing your Comp-XM for Global DNA, you can reach to us via WhatsApp, and we'll try to get back to you as soon as possible. Okay, before we go to marketing, also we introduced a newer product. And this product, where we trying to anticipate where the market will be after 1 year. And you can see we are giving it a speed of 11.2 and accuracy of 11.2 also. The service life, we are giving it 23,000. We are not offering any regional kit for this product because it is going to be very expensive, and also we want this product to be released within next 1 year. Therefore, it will be available for sale in the next round. Alright, that's all you need to do when it comes to introduction of newer product. Now let us go to marketing. So in marketing, we are going to start with the budget product able, that is in America region. And first thing that we are going to do is to make sure that we offer a very competitive price. You can see price that we are offering is 33, and you can see we are also forecasting our worst case and best case scenario. And you can see from our worst case we are giving it 1150, and then best case we are offering 1225. And at the same time, we are increasing promo and sales budget. You can see our promo budget we are increasing to 2000, and sales budget we are increasing to 2500. And we are expecting that we are going to have a positive profit of about 8241 for this product, which is a very good thing, especially because we are just starting up. And then also you can see from the left side of your screen, we are trying to spend some money for regional promo and also regional sales. For regional promo, we are offering 2000, and for sales we are offering 1500. This is budget that you are allocating across products, that is not going to have only one product but all our portfolio, and this is going to assist us to increase awareness and accessibility for entire product that we are offering. Okay, now let us go to Europe for the same product able, and you can see there's a difference between the price that you are offering and the local price, and this is influenced by the exchange rate. And you can see we have reduced the price compared to what we had in the previous round to 29, because we do not want to increase the price by a bigger margin, because that is going to affect the demand negatively. At the same time, you can see the promo budget we have increased to 2000, sales budget we have increased to 2500, and we are estimating that we are going to sell about 1800. That is the worst case, and best case we are going to have about 1850. When it comes to regional expenditure, for promo budget we are having 1000, and then for sales budget we are having 2000. Again, this is going to assist us to improve the customer awareness and accessibility that we are going to have. The good thing is we are expecting to make a profit for this product, especially in this region, Europe, Africa, despite the fact that the profit has reduced. But this is something that we had to take, because if we try to increase the price or maintain the price at 30, the likelihood of us even getting that profit of 45, 85 will be very low. And that's the reason why we have decided to take a little profit, because the impact of exchange rate is affecting the profit that we are going to earn negatively greatly. But at the same time, we're going to maintain the sales, but with a little profit, so it's not a loss completely. Okay, for Asia Pacific, so again here we are going to increase the price a little bit, because you can see the exchange rate is favoring us, and that's why we have increased the price from 30 to 31, and that means the locals are going to enjoy a very favorable rate at 30 for their local price. And then when it comes to customer awareness and accessibility, we are spending 2000 for both cases, because we want to make sure that we maximize the awareness and accessibility that we're going to get in this region. The goal here is not for the current round, but we are looking into future rounds, because we like to maximize the points that we're going to get. And that means we are going to sacrifice some rounds so that we can maximize the points that we're going to get in the future round. So don't worry about the loss that you are making, because especially this market is emerging. The demand is not that huge compared to Europe and also America. For the forecast, you can see the worst case we are having 400, and the best case we are having 450. When it comes to regional expenditure, we are spending for promo about 1000, and for sales we are also spending 1000. Okay, starting with the second product that we are having, that is ECAM. This is a performance product. So for the price, we are charging it at $40, and you can see for promo and sales budget, again, just like for our first product, budget product table, we are spending 2,000 on promo and also 2,500 on sales. And the worst case, we are estimating that we're going to sell about 600. Best case, we're going to have about 650. And then for regional promo, this is similar to what we had in the when we are doing the able product, therefore it remains the same, 2,000 and 2,500 respectively for promo and sales. Now let us go to our next region, which is Europe. And in this case, you can see for acre, we are changing the price to 37, and then promo we are having 2,000, sales we are having 3,000. And then for worst case, we are having 400, and then best case, we are going to have 500. And then for regional expenditure, just like what we had for Europe, for our able product, is going to remain the same, 1,000 and 2,000 respectively. Okay, don't worry about the loss. This is a new product, or is not well established in the market. Therefore, the loss currently is not a big problem, because we are aiming to make sure that our product is known, so that in the future rounds we are going to maximize sales in these regions. Okay, now let us go to Asia Pacific. And in Asia Pacific, we are changing the price to 40 for our acre product. And then promo budget, we are going to have 1,500. Sales budget, we are going to have 2,000. And then for the forecast, we are going to have 400 for worst case, and best case 450. With this, we are expecting to make some profit of about 1826, which is good for this round. Now let us go to production. Our forecast was 1225. We have inventory of 135. So in-house we are producing about 675, and we are outsourcing about 400. When we go for the same product in Europe region, our forecast was 1850. Inventory we had 0, and then production we are going to produce about 900 in-house, and we are going to outsource about 1371. We are expecting to have an average of about 412 units. And then for the same product in Asia Pacific, we have forecast of 450. We are producing in-house 375. And then outsourced, we are going to have about 300. Our average is about 221. So for acre, this is in America. Our production, our forecast actually is 700. We have inventory of 35, and then we are producing in-house about 600 units, and we are outsourcing about 30 units. We are not going to have an average. We are going to have a shortfall of 71, which is okay for the start. We hope in future we'll have enough capacity so that we can maximize what we can produce. All right, now let us go to Europe. And in Europe, our forecast was 500. We had inventory of 53. In-house, we are producing 325, and we are outsourcing about 200. Average is about 75. Okay, in Asia Pacific, you can see we forecasted about 450. Production in-house is 375, and we are outsourcing about 187. We are not able, or we do not have enough capital for us to expand, and that's why you can see capacity will remain the same at 3250, but we are increasing automation to 5.5. And the reason for us to do this is to make sure that we reduce labor cost and maximize the profit that we are going to earn from our production. All right, that's all for production. Now we can go to finance. So in finance, we are issuing stock of about 5,000, and also we are issuing long-term debt of about 1941, which is the maximum we can in this round. So the goal is to make sure that at least we do not need emergency loan. And to make sure that that happens, that means our closing cash position for 2028 need to be a significant positive number. So by issuing long-term debt and stock, that is not enough. That's the reason why you can see we are also borrowing some short-term debt of about 15,000. And this is going to ensure that we end up with a cash position of about 7350, which is okay for round 1. We have also completed the board query questions, and therefore if you need to access this round, including the board query questions or answers, kindly consider checking the video description. We have the link to entire video. This video only covered the decision part, but if you need also the board query answers, kindly check the description and it'll give you the link to the video that has entire video. And also if you need the video for Comp-XM GlobalDNA round 2 through to round 5, kindly check the video description so that it can take you to where I will access that video. That's all for today. Have a nice time.